And Dr. King gave one of his last speeches at a church in Paterson. People who were there that day returned to the church to show CBSN New York's Lisa Rozner how that momentous experience changed their lives and changed the city.
As Charlie Mae Garrison belted out these words steps away from where Dr. King spoke, Russell GRADDY remembered guarding a back door nearby.
He was a very powerful man with a huge voice. When we embraced each other, I actually felt something.
It was March 27, 1968. The then-named Community Baptist Church of Love was at capacity. Thousands, including now Councilwoman Ruby Cotton, waited outside.
I was actually in that corner that you couldn't get down here to the church.
King said to one of Paterson's first black detectives, the late Charles Counsell,
that no, let them come. I want them to hear what I have to say. Then they had to bring out, speakers and amplifiers.
King spoke for 20 minutes. GRADDY, a civil rights activist, says he asked King to come to highlight Paterson's segregation struggles.
African Americans couldn't cross 33rd Street and go up the east side unless the people tell you.
He didn't care what color you were. That's what he preached about. The powerful thing is when he said, I've been to the mountaintop and I've seen the promised land. And I'm going to get there one day. Myself, I started with tears in my eyes when he said, I'm not worried and I'm not scared. Oh, it was amazing. It was really amazing.
8 days later, King was assassinated. The son of the late pastor Frederick LAGARDE, who led the church, found a local artist to paint Jesus black. Paterson remained calm as other cities rioted.
My father always pulled from Dr. King the lessons of just, being peaceful, even in your protests.
I didn't talk about that in 10 years after. I really was a young man who had so much hope, having come out of the South myself, that we could bring about change. And all of a sudden, the person that we thought could bring out the most change was assassinated. So I was struck.
Since that day, renovations have been made to the church, including changes to the pews. However, there have been efforts to preserve the pulpit where Dr. King spoke.
The chairs, that's the very chair.
The experience shaped Detective Counsell.
He went on to further his education, got his master's degree.
He never raised his gun at all.
If Dr. King was asked me today, are we there yet? I would have to tell him not quite. We still got a ways to go. Made some great progress, but we still got a ways to go.
And this past summer, across the street, Paterson leaders built a memorial park with more than 200 volunteers, including the local chapter of the Black Professional Firefighters.
It's a monumental piece, especially here in a ward where something like this is needed.
It includes a mural, a free library, and 12 quotes from Dr. King that lined the pathway.
He showed us that you can actually do a lot more than you think you can do.
That led Cotton to pursue politics, and she hopes the park inspires others to pursue their dreams. In Paterson, New Jersey, Lisa Rozner, CBSN, New York.
That must have been an extraordinary experience to really see Dr. King.